You know, okay, this is maybe a little bit cringe or maybe a little bit dumb on making this video. I'm probably gonna make fun of on making this video, but starting off, usually I'm prepared when it comes to endings, when it comes to the part of my life where things needs to end, like turning to be a teenager or ending a relationship. But this one is a little bit different. Turning 17 years old is something I'm not prepared for because I'm having too much fun as being a 16-year-old. And honestly, I'm pretty scared. Okay, like I want to ask like some tips or advice on what it needs to become a 17 years old. What are the stakes and the responsibilities from my friends or my cousins? And I'm scared. I'm pretty scared, but throughout my 16 years on this earth, orbiting, circling around, I realized that just to follow my heart, really, that makes sense because really, when it comes to survival, the key to survival is our intelligence, right? And our intelligence usually is a mix from our beliefs, but also from our creativity to make it make sense. So, yeah, I'm just scared because it's not my thing. But how's my last few hours on being a 16-year-old? Okay, I guess my lunch was pretty okay, and my dinner was also pretty okay since I had some great lunch and dinners from the past few days in Shanghai and Beijing. But because 17 years old is the sweet year, I don't consider that it's probably going to be the most painful because of the amount of pressure that for your university admission and your submission application and the need on thinking of making some money, getting a job, but also starting to see that your parent is starting to age and show some white hair. That's something I used to have a nightmare of when I was like 10 years old until 13 years old. Like, I usually have that type of dream that sometimes my parents will like die on my arms. And yeah, I used to cry on my bed every time when that happens. It's just, and but I'm also really happy that from these last few hours, I enjoy hanging out with my loved one, with my little brother, with my parents. It was lovely. Dang, it's it's insane. Well, this video is gonna be seen by many people, but mostly from my friends. It's probably gonna be embarrassing, but it's been a very pleasant, happy years. Happy years. I always enjoy my birthday every time I turn 12, 6, 16, 9, 8. I used to enjoy. Now it's looking pretty scary for my age. Well, I'm repeating myself. Yeah. Mm. I usually don't make videos like this because this is usually embarrassing. 17, 17. Big stakes, big expectation, big responsibilities, and bigger problems too. It's just a huge year that I gotta deal with because school. Yeah, I just got nothing to say. But what I know for sure that this is a time where my inner kid used to dream of growing up and being of who I am, what I know. Because back in the day, I used to be the skinny kid. Now I'm, I guess, bigger and smarter, probably, and tougher. And I really don't think that I used to live this long. It was a little bit bad, but we used to have those like suicide thoughts when we're in those teenage years. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, I'm really proud on what I am today, and I'll be very, very, very hopeful and very excited to see what comes next on this phase of my life. I will say it's not a new beginning, but because like it's still my teenage years. I think 17 is still my teenage years, not my adult years yet. Because I think adult years will start at like 21 years old. So it's gonna be much more tough, more challenging again. That this is where your mentality and your mindset will be challenged even more. And I'm excited for every one of you guys that's gonna turn 17 too, and for me myself. But pretty also scary because even one of my friends already say happy early birthday. Like I'm still enjoying my last few minutes. I think I need to stop. I think I need to stop. Yeah, this is it. This is it. 17 years old. I'm gonna see you in the next 4 years when I'm gonna make this video again. So, bye bye. Good night, everybody. Bye bye, Flayers.